Yeah, it's like Marcus, you're literally the community manager and you don't manage your
It,
community. You don't do anything for your community. Marcus doesn't do
yeah.
anything. It's like I imagine it's
I
not
mean,
his first job, but
he's technically my boss now that I'm a helper, but I haven't really seen him do community manager stuff. Like, yeah, he does the announcements, but
mm,
I don't see him really interacting with the community.
he doesn't. He just doesn't. It's just so disappointing, man.
I remember the old community managers would have like live streams with viewers.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
actually cared about the community.
and it's like they just don't care, man. It just seems
It's
like
very
they just don't
disappointing.
care.
It's quite disappointing.
On one hand, it's like, oh, maybe they're all working on Tanky Classic. But on the other hand, they haven't told us that. So how are we supposed to expect that? Like they randomly come
I
out and
think they made
say,
the I think they made the classic diary to just drag out the development because they were like, oh, we're not
yeah.
gonna get this released in time. So
That's also another like awful thing they did. It's like, oh yeah, we're doing this Tanky Classic development diary, right? But we're not gonna have it for every vlog now. It's like, then what was the point of making it, you know?
that's crazy.
It's like, oh yeah, we're making the Tanky Classic development diary so you guys know what we're doing with Tanky Classic, so you guys don't lose hope and you guys know what we're doing. But we're not actually gonna have it this month. So
It's crazy.
enjoy nothing. It's like, are you guys ridiculous? Are you guys serious right
Yeah,
now?
serious. Yeah.
It's just stupid, bro. It's like they don't care. It just feels like they don't care.
I was laughing so hard when they did it for the first time. Like, what is that? Like, you remember that gameplay when they didn't even do the parachutes, and I was like, that was very funny. Like, they couldn't even get the parachutes in.
Gosh. Was that the first Tanky Classic development diary they did?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where
It
they
was like it was just like just current tanky with old skins and like old boxes.
Dude. Yo, Prismite, thank you for the donation, man. Is it worth coming back if I afford to pay? I mean, I don't know, man. Like it's the game can be fun if you have the best augments because then you can just do well against everyone. But for the average player who's like just using the same augment they've had for 6 months because they don't get any other augments, it's just kind of boring. Like for me, I haven't had a new augment in 3 months or so just because I don't open my containers. I don't do much. It just hasn't been fun. I played on my Republic account. That was fun. But in general, yeah. I mean, I guess it might be okay to come back, but I don't know if you should just wait for Tenki Classic or what. I'll say hi to everyone in the stream. Pixelblade, hi. Ravik, hi. Babby, he's in call with me, guys. Spate,
Hey everyone.
welcome. Felipe, welcome. Drax, welcome. Chris, good to see you. Thoughts on the minigame? God awful, man. Worst minigame by far. Needle on record, hey Jonah. Nidzo, hey, good to see you. Sonola's good to see you. Mohammed, hey. Revised, welcome. Puma, welcome. Lazy Sheep, welcome. Adam, welcome. Prismite, welcome. Dex, welcome. Welcome to the stream, guys. We're just going to do a fun community live stream of YouTubers discussing the current state of Tanki Online. I have a few questions prepared for it. We probably won't, it's not like a super formal thing. It's kind of just discussing the game. Because, like, when I live stream, I'll usually discuss the game while I'm playing. But this is more so like a dedicated live stream purely to discussing the game with some of the content creators here in the space. Also have Hockey with us today. I'm not sure if the detective's going to join or Jumper's going to join. Again, this is kind of like an informal thing. Yo, Revised, 36-month membership? That's insane. Are you going to hop in with us, Revised, or are you busy? Yeah, no, this is kind of like an informal thing, just kind of enjoying the conversation, talking about the game. Maybe Hazel or someone else is going to hop in here. Yo, thank you, developer. If you guys want to hop in call and give us your thoughts on the game, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
that would be great.
I wouldn't be opposed to that. But yeah, we'll just wait for a few more people to get in here. Maybe give away a few promo codes. Kind of just play it by ear. I didn't want it to be too formal just because I don't really care to do formal stuff when it comes to Tanky live streams, but I don't know. Hey, Hockey's in the call. Say hi to the stream, Hockey. Hockey, you there? Hello. I can join,
Looks like he has to set up
but
his mic kit.
okay. I can join, but don't know if I can talk that much. Yeah, that's good advice. Just hop in, man. Just hop in. Scylla, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How long you plan to make the stream? Probably like an hour, hour and a half. Again, it's just us talking, so I don't want to make it too long. And then also have some stuff to do in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Sacrificing sleep to watch this? I hear you, Mr. Phoenix. Kai, welcome to the stream. I'm here. Calm down. Okay. Yeah, currently it's like, hey, Hockey.
Hello.
Hey, Revised.
Yo, Chris, $20 donation. We gotta play together soon, my man? For sure, dude. The only problem is, I would actually have to play for us to play together. And I don't see myself playing this game right now.
We gotta play together soon, my man.
I was telling Babby about this right before the stream started. But my twin brother, who's been playing the game for a while, ever since like 2011 when I first started, he's like Legend 10 or something. He was playing the game yesterday, finishing his minigame missions, doing the contract. Took him like 5 hours. And then also gave him some rubies so he could buy a few of the cheaper bundles in the shop. And so he had like 100 containers to open, 50 epic, 50 common containers. He opens them, gets completely nothing. And he's like, what the hell? Because Tanky made that stupid change to where you get a bunch of crap augments first before you get good augments. And so he's like, what the hell is Tanky thinking? Like, why would they make half these decisions? And I'm just there like laughing. It's like, Jonah, I wish I could freaking tell you. Because they don't tell us crap. They don't care about anything half the time, it seems. And so he does his spins in the minigame as well. Mind you, he's played for 5 hours. He's done all his free missions. He's even done a golden contract, which most people won't even buy. And he gets like 40% of the way through the first circle. He's like, what the hell? I just spent 5 hours of this crap. And I'm only 40% of the way. I was thinking maybe I might be able to grind out because the contracts are so cheap. But hell no. I'm finishing this first circle and I'm done. And it's kind of funny because the last time he grinded out the game was like 2022 with me when I was doing daily uploads. And I finished the minigame and Jonah finished like 2/3 of the minigame free to play. Like, yeah, I gave him some rubies and stuff, but he was able to do that just by playing a few hours a day. He finished the Elite Pass. And it's like, there's no way the average player is going to even get close to finishing the first tier. Because the average player is only going to get silver contracts. You really expect them to play 50 hours worth of silver contracts just to complete the first circle? That's just unreasonable, especially in today's current thing, but it's just kind of ridiculous. I don't really know what to think about Tanky at this point, man. It just doesn't seem like they care. They just make changes that make no sense to the average person. And then the problem is they'll make these changes, but they won't explain themselves in the vlog. And at the end of the day, if Hazel ends up doing this interview, what he's probably going to say is we're just testing it. And it's like, you can only say that for so many years without me just kind of calling out bullcrap. Hey, Spade, thank you for the donation. What do you guys think about the Halloween event so far in the minigame? I'll ask the YouTubers in call. We have a Hockey, Babby, Revised, Igor.
Eyes.
Well, to be honest, it's really the most boring one so far.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, the contract, yes, it is cheaper, but, like, for the F2P, for the people that don't spend money or don't have rubies, it's crazy how much you need to, like, grind for this.
Yeah. The only reason I can see Tanky and why they made the change was to make money. Because the average buyer who's willing to spend money to finish the minigame, they're just going to complete the contracts. Because I think it's 1,500 rubies to complete it early. And then the contract's already cheap. So you're looking at like, I don't know, it feels like some sort of like scheme. Like they reduced the gold contracts purely because they knew psychologically the buyers would now think, oh, I'm really only spending like 400 rubies more per contract to get this done early. It seems like a psychological thing. Yeah, I'm turning them up, guys.
Yeah, it's not really good, to be honest.
It's just...
For me, this Halloween event doesn't really feel like Halloween that much. Like the only Halloween symbols I'm seeing are my drone and my grenade, and basically the event mode. And the thing that kind of
And that's
sucks
it.
and I miss from the last Halloween modes are just the decorations and matchmaking maps. I wish we could have those because earlier I dropped into matchmaking and I was in a snow map, which is just doesn't feel. It was so stupid. Like Halloween billboards, drones. I'm just playing on forest remastered snow. It's weird.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mr. Gore? I haven't seen or talked to you in a little bit. What are your thoughts on the current game?
To be honest, I nowadays I don't play it at all, because like firstly I don't have time for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And second of all, most of the events and stuff are just repeating all and all again. The only thing I would be excited for the entire year would really be the April Fools, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because you can grind premium and stuff like there, and you can get some nice gold boxes as well. But other than that, that's all. Like there is nothing new to this game. Nothing.
It's like, do they not want to make money? Do they not want the game to be successful again? Because you have this recipe for success, but instead of following the recipe, like balancing everything in the game, maybe even just adding some new turrets, changing it up or something, like just doing something new. Like, yeah, you can call all the changes Tanky made in the past bad, but it seemed like they were actually trying to make the game better and different. And now it just seems like they're trying to make the game stable enough to still make a profit from the game, and that's all it is. And I don't know if it's a lack of motivation from the developers or if it's just like they don't have enough money to fund the people working at Tanky for long enough to get something real done, or if they're just all working on Tanky Classic. I don't know what they're even doing over at the headquarters for Tanky. I don't know.
And to be honest, like there are so many good ideas that they can make. I'm not saying every update was bad, but like most of them were. And like right now, the only thing what I'm doing is just waiting for Tanky Classic. I don't care on which date it's gonna be released, but my expectations are that it's gonna be just the testing, which is crazy, like at the end of the year, like somewhere in December.
Dude, the fact
That would
that
be even still shocking.
I'm honestly at the point where I think we're not going to get Tanky Classic full release until next June, if not even further, man. Because
Yeah, full release. Yeah, you are right about that.
Hockey made a video, right? And he's like, expectations for the future of Tanky. And his expectations were like Tanky Classic release was next, what did you say, Hockey? Like April?
I think I said June.
June.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because let's assume that Tanki Online Classic early testing gets released in December. I
Yeah.
could expect at least a 6 to 12 month delay. I said like on a short basis it would be June, but I'm not expecting it by next year of December. Like the full release for everyone.
And when you made that video, I reacted. I was like, come on, that's a bit far-fetched, don't you think? And then he's like, no, I think it's pretty reasonable. And then Hazel commented on his video saying, he made like a sarcastic comment saying, this video is going to age like fine wine, saying basically all your predictions were incorrect. And it's like, well, why are these predictions actually pretty accurate? And it's like,
Yeah,
No,
for
that
real,
is
man. Like, honestly, if you are gonna release just the testing, which is gonna take at least 2 months, just the testing, maybe even more, then all other stuff maybe to like make everything good and set everything up, it's gonna take some time. Like, it's really accurate, to be honest.
yeah. Well, let's get into one of the formal questions, just to kind of get it rolling a little bit. But I'm going to ask the first one. I asked this in a call with Hockey before, but we'll go over it again. And I'm just going to ask you guys all, what are your plans for YouTube content? Do you think you'll still upload Tanky? Or do you think if they keep delaying Tanky Classic, you'll just quit and you don't care about Tanky Classic? What are you guys gonna do? Let's go to Babby first.
I'm probably gonna upload until Tanky Classic comes out, and if Tanky Classic ends up being like a disappointment, I'm probably gonna think about stepping down. But if Tanki Classic ends up being very good, that'll probably, it could ignite the YouTube Tanki community
Yeah.
again, and we
Dude.
might find love for it again.
That's what I'm hoping, man. That is what
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
that-
Because if Tanki Classic does well, that's going to be, I mean, to be honest, it's probably only going to do well for a few months. That's just kind of how games are these days. They'll come out, they'll be fun for a few months, everyone's going to play it, and then people will stop. I still think there'll be a dedicated fan base for Tanki Classic, but I'm just excited for this first few months where everyone's coming back to the game to play, everyone's enjoying it. I'm just excited for that, but I don't know.
mean, at that point, it just depends how the person that is playing is. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to grind, you can grind. There is nothing bad about that.
Mhm.
But maybe there are some people that just wants everything fast, and Tanky Classic isn't gonna be about that. Because they
Yeah.
said even in the vlog that it's gonna take months just to get some of the ranks and some of the stuff. So yeah, and if there are gonna be the special missions for the skins and stuff like this, man, I'm gonna grind this as hell.
No, I don't have Tanki merch, Ravik. Dude, the thing that sucks with that, I mean, actually, it doesn't suck, what am I saying? But I remember back in the day playing in like 2014, 2015, playing overnight, grinding crystals. And I was a low rank. Like I was, what, Warrant Officer 1, Warrant Officer 2 probably. And it would
Yeah,
take
same.
me like a solid month to rank up. And I had school all this time, so I was only playing maybe like 3 hours a day tops. But still, dude, the feeling of ranking up back then, because it was actually difficult, was better than any feeling I get in current Tanky now. Now, sure, I've been playing the game for so long, so it's going to be hard to get that feeling back, especially if Tanky Classic comes out and it's still hard, but I
mean,
like the idea of it being hard to rank up again.
yes, because like you grind so long to get something, and that's good about the classic, about the rank ups, and especially once, for example, in the old days, you were getting the 3-star rank up to get the M3 kits, you know,
Mhm.
and you were so excited to get that. You were saving like, let's say, 4 months from all the events and stuff, and just grind. And then once you get the rank, you get first M3s, and then you are just excited for that. Like, these feelings are the best.
Yep. What about you, Hockey? You gonna upload Tanky Classic or normal Tanky videos? What's the plan for you?
So when Tanki Online Classic does get released, I will make guide videos on that as well. Because that's kind of my whole gimmick. I know, like, the main reason I started doing YouTube was because nobody made guide videos, and if they were pretty janky, made from old Tanki helpers back in like 2016, 2017. So there was no dated guide for anyone. So I feel like the main reason I've gotten popular with the YouTube scene is because I'm making videos that nobody else has. Because if you look at the current Tanky Online scene, YouTuber scene specifically, it's all the same thing. You post a video on a new augment. I'm assuming you're gonna post one on the new Boxer Ricochet one.
Probably.
And then Jumper is gonna make the same video, and then you can have 2, 3 other YouTubers make the exact same gameplay video, and that constant gameplay loop is extremely boring and not entertaining to watch. So that's why I came in and decided, you know what, I'm gonna talk about why Crisis fell off the meta, or why nobody plays with Mammoth, or why Vikings still has been in the meta ever since the launch of the game, or any other stupid. I've made like so many stupid videos, like a mommy ASMR video. I tested with that. I made a 6 minutes of useless information, and I think even if Tanky Online dies, I'll continue making content, though I won't be as motivated as I am right now.
Yeah. I think that's kind of how it is. I don't know. I think I'll give it till Christmas, and if we still don't have Tanky Classic by the new year, I think I'll go to maybe one video every week or so for Tanky, just because there's only so many augment videos I can make. I'm at the point now where I try to upload every 3 days. If there's content to upload for more than just that, I'll upload more. If there's less content, I'll probably upload every 4 days or something. But I don't know, man. It just sucks that we expected Tanky Classic in the first 6 months of the year. Now we're looking at the last 3 months of the year now. And it's just like, why would Hazel even say that if he knew, he had to have known, man. He just had to have known in that stream that it was not going to be even close to ready in the first 6 months of the year. It's like I want to do another interview with him, but I doubt he's going to come on just because I've called him out a little bit. Like at the end of the day, I'm not insulting him or I'm not like directly calling him a lie or anything like that, but I don't know.
Once you are doing this stuff, you can't be surprised. Like you promise this and this and that, and then it's not happening at all. Then of course people are gonna doubt you.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to another question. Thoughts on the current game? What do you guys think? You guys can answer however you feel.
Okay. Should I just start?
Yeah.
I'll say exactly what I said in Revised Stream. So for the people that weren't in Revised Stream, I basically said that the constant meta abusing that's what I said, right? The constant spam of Excelsior, Camper, any other stupid damage buffing augment that has been released, Excalibur. Like if you go into a match right now, you'll most likely end up fighting 3 people that have Excalibur, 2 guys that have Smoky Camper, and there's no like variety in the game anymore. It's just that everyone's gonna spam the same stupid augments over and over again. And sure, for an outdated player like me that likes using old augments, it becomes extremely tough to play games, and you tend to not play more than 3 games before just absolutely rage quitting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you guys even?
I mean, nowadays I don't even play Tanki. For the last 2 months I was just waiting and seeing what's new. The only thing what I was doing is either playing esports, because like I'm gonna play esports till the end of the year, and then I will quit that. And after that, I'm just doing the helper stuff, which is designs and commentating esports. That's all. And maybe some parkour, yeah, when it was parkour survival. But that really put me off, since all the challenges were, not all, but most of them were so crazy hard and stuff like this. But I'm not gonna talk about that. Basically, the whole thing what I'm doing is helper thing, but specifically playing the game and either events or mini game or anything like that, I'm not doing that, because like I have some other stuff to do. I have job, I have everything around that, and I want to push myself to have a better future, for myself and maybe for other people that I will know. So it's not worth my time to play hours and hours just to get some augments, which are, as you said, just recycling all the thing again.
And the worst part is that it later gets added to containers, so the chances of you getting it through containers is a lot easier than spending 20,000 rubies for that single augment. Yeah. And then it gets nerfed like 2-3 months later.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think,
I mean,
Babby?
the only thing what you can grind is the skins. Yeah, because like you cannot really get that, especially the Halloween ones that often.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the game, Babby? How are you liking it?
I mean, I kind of only play Tanki nowadays because of my passion towards it, but my time devoted to it has significantly shrinked over the last year because I've been very occupied with a lot of stuff. But when I do play the game, I kind of agree with what Hawkey said. The damage buffing augments are just a very big problem.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm kind of a hypocrite because I've been using Railgun Excalibur. But yeah,
I mean, you have to, man.
It's just. Yeah.
It's either you use the fun broken augments or you have to use Firebird or Freeze because they're just the most consistent with average augments.
It's just not fun to be on the downside.
Mm-hmm.
There's only a handful of augments that are still up there that are pretty old, like Vampire Nanobots. Ever since the infinite damage thing, where you have no reload, it's become so good if you pair with Defender.
Yeah.
And if you have something like Crusader or Hopper, you become unstoppable. And that's something I like, buffing older augments to make them somewhat viable in the current tanky meta. I mean, a few years ago, we had complaints about status augments being too broken, and now we have this era of damage amplification augments being too OP in the meta.
Dude, I think the most recent vlog perfectly encapsulates the current state of Tanky. Because they're showing off all these new grenades, right? It's like, oh my gosh, guys, get ready for the new grenades. If we haven't been getting promised
Yeah,
that for two and a
that's
half
gonna
years
be
now.
and like yes, yeah,
And
especially that.
And then the most interesting part of the vlog is them bringing up this new concept grenade. Mind you, it's not even close to being done. They don't even have a mock image for it yet. They just have
They have
this
nothing.
weirdly edited video that looks like
Idea.
something made out of 2016 by a fan. It's like the only interesting thing in the whole vlog was this concept grenade, which is already a far-fetched like teleport grenade. Are we kidding right now? Like, what are we doing?
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
And they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, it's coming soon. And that's just kind of like the perfect example of every single thing in Tanky. Coming soon, but not too soon. It's like, yeah, we'll be waiting 2-3 years for this crap. It just doesn't make any sense to me, bro. It's just, it's ridiculous.
When I first saw
that
grenade. Yeah, sorry. When I first saw that grenade, I was like, come on, bro, teleportation and Tanky. And then the second thing I thought was, you know that Grenadier augment with no reload for grenades?
Grenadier, yeah.
That's actually gonna be like useful now, at least with these grenades, because you can just keep warping. But that it'll only be useful if the grenade cooldown is good. But imagine that combo, like just teleporting all over the map. But it kind of sucks because it just very diverts from the Tanky that we knew, and Tanky is just becoming something else right now because they're adding all this weird stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is that they think that the Tanki Online now should bring some of this stuff from Tanki X and the other projects they had to the current Tanki Online, and the Tanki Classic is gonna be just for the people that are the OG ones, you know, and don't wanna play this new stuff. And that's their idea, but once they will finally release it, I will see how many people like will play it, because like the thing is nowadays Tanky have like maybe I would say 50-50 base. Most of them are the OG ones, and then you have the new players. But yeah, it's gonna be really hard to play with the teleport grenade and everything around that, because imagine everybody will have this grenade. Depends how hard it's gonna be obtainable. But if it's gonna be easy way and it's gonna be viable one, probably depends if it's gonna be like a tower grenade or something like that. Then imagine whole map having this grenade, man. That would be just teleport online, not Tanki Online.
Yeah. Zord says this statement like, you guys should move on to other games considering you're not really enjoying. I do play other games. I don't play Tanky anymore, but it's like I do enjoy the YouTube aspect of Tanky still. I mean, I've made this community. I've had this community since 2016, or more like 2020 when my channel actually started growing. It's like
I can't believe some people think that we only play Tanki Online. Like,
nah, man, we play other games as well. But the thing is, nowadays, most of us have a job or have some stuff. We do this for a passion as well. But now I got also like a chance to work and do edits for famous people, and that's also a passion of mine, just to edit videos. Tanky made me realize that I love doing YouTube and love doing videos and edit this, and now it's my job, so I'm grateful for Tanky.
Yeah, I mean, I just do it because I still enjoy it. Yeah, sure, I get a decent amount from the creator tag and ads and all that stuff. Like, obviously that helps. Like, I'm not going to say no to free money, especially when it's from something I still enjoy doing. Like, I still enjoy making YouTube videos. Like, even if it's hard to find an idea, when I finally get into making it, like recording, editing, it's still like, it's enjoyable. It's not like I'm, oh my gosh, I have to make a video for Tanky. The only time it's like that is when I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to upload on. But if it comes to that, I usually just say, I'm just going to wait an extra day or two until an idea comes to mind, or maybe new content comes out. I still enjoy making Tanky YouTube videos. It's just I don't really enjoy playing the game. I enjoy playing the game when I'm making a YouTube video, because that's like a separate feeling. Just playing for fun and playing for YouTube. I play for YouTube because I enjoy making YouTube videos on Tanki. I don't play for fun because I don't enjoy playing for fun currently.
Yeah, for real. I mean, I would be doing tanky content as well, but the state of tanky content right now, it's really bad. It's really hard to get to the views. You will have these views because you have a good channel
Mhm.
base and community. But like once you are people like me or small YouTubers which don't really either like upload often because like they have some other stuff, and once they want to come back, it's just so hard for them to get any of the base to watch their videos. Which of course the YouTuber program isn't really good nowadays.
Yeah,
Especially like since you
because
told
they
that you don't get really the new stuff instantly.
yeah. Well, they haven't adjusted the parameters for the YouTuber thing or the YouTuber program, even though the player
Yeah.
base is like 1/10 of what it was when they originally started the program.
Yeah.
So you still have the same hard requirements for the rewards, but it's a different game. It's a different community.
For real.
Just
Man,
doesn't
I
make
remember when
sense.
they announced this. Yes, for real. When they announced it, I was doing like tanky content since like 2016, I think.
Mhm.
And then at that time, when they announced it, I was one of the bigger like YouTubers in the scene.
Yeah.
And I remember the creator tag with the old percentage and everything around that. It was so great. But
Used to be 5%.
requirements, yeah, it used to be 5%. But the requirements to get the stuff that you had before is the same like now. And now, like you
Yeah.
said, the base is literally like 1 of 10. So it's crazy.
It's like it used to be reasonable, like 20,000 views to get into the YouTuber program, or at least the server with a press account and everything. 20,000 views back when it was first made in like 2020, 2021. It's like, all right, this is reasonable. You know, you can still get on average like 4 to 5,000 views of video. Now it's like on average you get 2,000 views of it, or I'm talking about me, but I get like on average 2,000 views of video. A good video is 3,000 views. A bad video, 1,500 views. My views are probably 60 to 70% lower than they were in 2022, which is like super.
Yeah.
That's why I just don't look at my views anymore, because I still want to enjoy doing it, but obviously looking at the percentages and the analytics makes me a little bit saddened with the state of the game. So I just I don't even look at my views anymore. Like I'll upload a video, I'll maybe check it once at the end of the day to see how it's doing out of like 10 for the last 10 videos. And apart from that, I just don't check it again, because I'm at the point now where I know Tanky videos aren't going to do really, really well anymore. So I don't care to see if they're doing really, really well anymore. Like maybe when Tanky Classic comes out, I'll check a lot more to see, oh shoot, are people actually interested in Tanky Classic content? But nowadays I just don't look, because if I look, I'm going to get stressed, because it's going to stress me out knowing that Tanky is at this low of a state. But yeah.
For
Yeah,
me,
that
in my
time-
case, okay.
Yeah.
Let me just. I'm just gonna say something. For me, I don't care about the views. The point of me making videos was that it would help someone in the future,
Mhm.
not presently right now. And I feel like if you're chasing views, you're just gonna disappoint yourself, especially when it
with
comes to
Tanky.
Tanky.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Especially with Tanky. So I think the main thing should be that, just post the video and pray that it does good, and don't look at the views, because my previous 2 videos didn't do all too well, but I don't care, because I'm going to continue uploading videos like that in the
Mhm.
future. So eventually people will start watching them, but by that time it'd probably be a few months since I've uploaded it.
Yeah. Hey Prisma, thanks for the donation. Is it worth waiting for old
Is it worth
Tanky
waiting for old Tanky
with augments? Tanky Classic with augments. Shine Sun made a good comment yesterday. He was saying maybe a lot of the reason the designers are busy is because they're working on prime skins for every turret. Because they have a legacy skin for every turret in the hole, they have a XT skin for every turret in the hole, but they don't have prime skins for every turret in the hole. So
Yeah,
maybe
but
they're
they
making
have
new
the
prime
main-
skins.
Yeah, they have the main model, like the main base of the design.
Mhm.
Since the old games, they just need to. I guess I don't know how coding works, but like I don't think it's that hard to code the turret to get to the point like it was before, since you have the main design from the original game. You have if they worked in the past for Tanky, like when they were creating in the past, like maybe 15 years ago, they should remember the design, or at least they have some of the arts and stuff like this. So it's not about making the turret, like the design of it, but it's just the coding. And I don't know how hard it is, but I don't think it's just that hard to code something. Man, there are other people with the other fake projects, the Tanky projects, and they are making a lot of progress, even better progress than the Tanky themselves.
Yeah, I'd say it's worth waiting for old Tenki I don't think it's as bad as it sounds. Like, I'm hoping Tenki will massively balance them. Because if they just straight up give us the status effects for the different overdrives and the different skins that they make it sound, or that were originally introduced, it's gonna suck. But I think in the vlogs they said they're gonna balance them well, where it's not gonna feel like the original status effects, and it's gonna feel like a slightly better version of the base default turret. But I think it'll be worth it. Again, it's all gonna have to depend on what we get when the game comes out. Like, if people are getting these different skins at the recruit rank just by buying containers, even though you can't buy containers, but if you got the 20,000 early Tanky Classic bundle and you get those 200 containers to begin with, I wonder how easy it's going to be to get skins from those 200 containers. I think you should have to get to a certain rank before you're able to get skins, because also the problem with skins is it completely takes away from the progression of the MO through M3 skins. Like XT skins, I'm pretty sure originally you could only get them once you reach Generalissimo, right? Was that one of the things?
Again?
Like, were you only
I think
able
it
to
was
rent Marshall? Okay, still, that's a really high rank. You were only able to get these skins once you had progressed through the game and were able to see the progression of the MO through M3 skins. That was the perfect way to do it. I hope that you're not able to get them from containers super, super early, because then people who spend money, people who buy the pass, people who get 200 containers right off the bat are just going to get skins early, and then they're just going to stick with those for the rest of the game. And the progression that everyone enjoyed is instantly going to be halted, or the feeling progression is going to be halted instantly, because now you're able to just use those two skins until Legend. So I hope they make it to where you can only get skins for the holes and turrets once you reach a certain rank.
I think they said something about that now.
Is that something they said?
I think they said like something that you will be able to get skins from certain rank. Like, I think it was the Brigadier, or I think it is the Star rank, right?
Okay, I'm down for that.
I'm not sure if they said it, but I think they said something in the terms that you will not be able to like get skins right away, so that you need to first grind it. I think I might be wrong, not sure.
Okay, well that'd be good then if they did that, because I think if people who got the $200 bundle for Tanky Classic open up their containers and they get skins right off the bat at the recruit rank, instantly, like, most of the progression feeling is going to be gone, because those people are just going to focus on the stuff that they got the skins for. So hopefully. Well, hey, we have over 100 people in the stream right now. Maybe a developer will come in. Hazel, this is usually around the time we do the Hazel interviews, so who knows if he's on at this time of day, if he's watching. If you are, we'd love to get you on call, ask you some questions. I doubt he's in the stream, though. I guess we can talk about this. Do you think Tanky cares anymore? Do you guys think Tanky cares at all? I don't think they care.
I think they do. I think they do.
For the fan base? Yeah, I guess.
I just feel like, for me personally, it feels as if they're just running on autopilot. No one is really asking or giving any suggestions for the game. Because at the end of the day, it's going to take that one leader in the Tanky group to start driving the... What's the word I'm looking for? You need a good leader when you're making a game.
Yeah.
Because if not, no one's going to do anything. No one's going to step up. Which is like, Hazel is their leader. He's the one who has to be the one giving them motivation to make changes and do stuff with the game. And I don't know if Hazel's even doing that. I don't know if Hazel's giving them motivation right now, but again, that's only because we haven't heard from him in a year. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, you said it right. I mean, I think they still like care about the game and about the people that are playing it. It's just that they are not that well connected with the fan base, that they still somehow, and they are not doing the things that people want to, or maybe they are doing it, but they are kind of waiting in their own way, so that it's not. At the end of the day, they need to get money out of this. They need to, because they have to pay, like, I don't know how big their team is, but they need, it's full salary. So, and all these servers that they have and everything around that, it takes some money. So they need to do these offers and this. I get that, but at least talk with the community more. Especially like that, you have the Russian YouTubers and you have the English YouTubers. I feel like you have zero like support in the English community.
Yeah.
But you have like so big support in the Russian one, especially like for example, the tester, the
Valerian Zone.
Variant. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
what's the point of like doing that if you like? It's not totally fair, to be honest.
Most of the people, so Valerian Zone, if you guys don't know, she's a developer for Tanki, or at least I'm pretty sure she is, right?
Yes.
She's
Yeah,
a
she is.
developer. She's not just a helper.
Yeah.
No,
She's a
she is
developer.
main developer
Okay,
in the
so
Russian community.
Valerian Zone is this female developer. I guess it doesn't really matter if she's female, and she gets everything like a week early. And I imagine she could get stuff earlier, but like she got the shot effect early to show off. And it's like she uploaded a video of it, and it has like 200 views. And it's like, if I didn't make a video going over it, or if Hockey didn't make a video, I don't think Hockey made a video going over the shot effect, but Babby made a video going over the shot effect. But if we didn't make videos going over these shot effects, 50% of the active community wouldn't know, because they're not giving the English community any support whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like Marcus asked all of us YouTubers in the program, hey, what can we change to make this better? And we gave him all these suggestions. Jumper and I made a list, and we sent all the stuff over to Marcus. This was like 3-4 months ago. Not a single thing that we sent over was addressed or changed. It's like, all right, Marcus, I applaud you for at least coming to us and asking us what can be changed. But if you're not going to take our suggestions and actually do something with it, then what are we doing, right? And there's only like 4 people who get over 20,000 views a month now in Tanki. Could even be less because Jumper left the program. So there's only like 3 people in the YouTuber program who get over 20,000 views a month. That is freaking pitiful. I remember in 2022, there was like 15 of us in the YouTuber server. It got so bad to the point where the detective and I had to make a non-official YouTuber Tanki server just to talk with the YouTubers. Like, thankfully I did that, because being able to talk with all the other guys here, especially the ones in call, it's been so much better, because the official Tanki YouTube server was so bad, there were only 3 people in it that talked every once in a while. And they didn't care, man.
I mean, if I would try, I would maybe get the 20,000, but like the thing is, it would take so much time that it's just not worth it for me.
You'd have to do daily upload videos. You'd have to stream. You'd have to try uploading shorts to get people to go and redirect them to your videos. It's like the effort you have to put in current Tanki just to get 20,000 views, which is the minimum to be partnered with Tanki and their program and get the press account. It's just not worth it, man. Like, maybe back in the day, if you put the same effort back in the day, you would get over 100,000 views a month, which at the end of the day is like a few $100s in YouTube money. It's like, it's actually not that bad. Like, for making YouTube videos, playing a video game, having fun, getting over 100,000 views a month, putting all this effort in for a few $100 extra each month for spending money. It's like, oh yeah, this is awesome. Now you put that exact same effort and you get maybe around like $25, $50 worth of money from that effort. And sure, even if you don't do it for the money.
If you have even monetization, like on the YouTube channel. If you don't have, then you have 0.
Yeah, it's like even Ghost Animator. Like, he still uploaded in 2022. I think he last uploaded in 2023? he stopped completely. Like he saw the effort you had to put in just to get 20,000 views. It's like not worth it. It used to be back in even 2022, he would upload a video, ton of effort. He got like 50,000 views, but comparing that to 2019, he would get guaranteed over 100,000 views a video. And then I asked Ghost Animator like 6 months ago if he'd come back for Tanki Classic. He's like, yeah, super excited for it. So, oh yeah, that was 6 months ago? Okay. So he's lost all interest now. I think that's kind of the same with everyone, to be honest. Like, oh, shoot, Tanki Classic. This was guys, remember, they announced Tanki Classic last November. It's been almost a year. I'm just going to say it's been a year now since they announced Tanki Classic, and they told us we're probably going to get it in the first 6 months of the year. So all the people who came back from the hype of Tanki Classic, they're gone. Like maybe you have 5% of the people who are still here who originally came back for the hype of Tanki Classic. They're gone. It's just like,
Yeah.
it's all this excitement, all the planning that Tanki had for Tanki Classic, it's gone. And the problem is, since Tanki's not going to promote it themselves, they're not going to advertise, they're not going to spend money doing anything, how are these people supposed to come back? The hype for Tanki Classic is gone, man. And when it finally does release, it's going to take a while to get the people re-interested in Tanki Classic because they're already going to have given up on the idea. Like the first Tanki Classic video I upload, I imagine it's not going to do that well, or at least according to my standards, because people aren't even going to know because they've already checked out of Tanki Classic. It's going to take...
Yeah.
Tanki will need to advertise it, man. They just will need to.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that once it's out, a lot of YouTubers even the old ones will come back. And even in the Russian community, like, for example, Big Tanks, he's just not uploading it as... He's playing the game. He plays esports now. But, like, last video was, like, 1 month ago, and that was about Tanki Classic, like, where is the release date? Or,
That's
like, where is
insane.
it? That's all. And for example, the second most subscribed YouTuber is the Vider, I think. He is completely dead. Like his channel is completely dead, and like most of the people are just leaving the game because like there is nothing to be excited for. Like, yeah, of course, maybe we can see some of the people playing on the April Fools because that's the event that our people are still excited for. Like, I am still excited for April Fool's Day because it's something special. Like, in the past, you were excited for Halloween or Christmas for either the gold boxes or either for something special. Like, for example, where is if you remember on the Tanki birthday, the game that was the secrets and finding
the game.
Yeah,
the game.
Like, where is it? Like, there's nothing new.
It's just recycled events.
Yeah.
So they removed the contest. So that's probably why.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
Yeah, I want to know. Like, they will just remove it and they will say either nothing or they will just say, oh, we removed it. Like, why? You were doing that in the past. Why can you make it now?
Another thing...
we need some explanations.
Another thing I don't get why they removed it was every single weekend or something they'd have like mine hunt or parkour challenge.
Yeah.
They would do that in the chat.
Because like...
They would always
the thing
host
is,
event.
the event helpers just completely gone. They delete that. So it's not it's nothing that people like helpers would do it, but it's just that they removed it.
And I don't get it.
Now it's just nothing.
It's not like they're losing money off of it. They're not paying the event organizers. So why the heck would they remove that to begin with? They're not losing a single dime, and they're gaining the amount of players who come just to do those events. That's kind of how it feels for a lot of this. It's like you're not losing money when you're adding this type of stuff. Like just changing the event a little bit, like adding a CTF mode on the Halloween maps, adding some more rewards for the mini game, like more grenades. Also, the fact you only get 10 freaking grenades for that first circle in the minigame is the biggest
Yeah,
load of
crazy.
horse shit I think I've ever seen Tanky do. 10 grenades. Are you kidding me? You're really evaluating the time it takes to finish that first circle with 10 pumpkin grenades. Like, yeah, okay, screw you guys. What the heck
And you
is
will
that?
not even use that because you it's something you have like
You wanna save
a
up.
low number.
Yeah.
You wanna save up, yeah. Like I never used
Yeah,
any
souvenir.
snowball, any pumpkin, anything.
I keep them as souvenirs, like.
For real, same. I'm souvenir guy, especially in other games as well. Like I'm saving stuff that I know it's gonna get me like crap, but the item that is there is just something you can remember on, and then just have it in your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I said in my most recent video that instead of playing this event, just skip it and possibly hope for a good tanky fund and invest your rubies into that.
Yeah.
Because there's no point. Like what? I think the average price is 8,100. Not to mention, I think revised calculated how much score you need. It was 740,000 score.
Maybe
That's
Yeah.
less, 'cause you had some
that-
candies like for free,
That's almost 20% of a phoenix. If you
Yeah,
think about it.
that's the point.
That,
Yeah,
that is
pretty
diabolical.
much.
In order to finish the minigame free to play,
Yeah.
you'd have to
Just
do
for the silver
basically a
coin.
quarter of the Phoenix grind in
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, it is possible. It's just constant grinding.
Oh my
It's just a lot.
gosh. Dude, that is insane.
I don't think anyone. Yeah, I don't think anyone has the mental capacity or state to do that, unless you're really dedicated. But personally, I'm not doing that.
And you
And-
have
I'm
no
skipping the
job
event.
and time. Like the thing is,
Yeah, that's the thing. Most people think that YouTubers are unemployed and stuff. Like we all go to university and we all have like 2 jobs. So, I mean, where's the time to grind the event mode to begin with?
Yep.
People
And then
think we only play tanky.
and then the fact that if Hazel ends up doing the interview and I ask him this question, 80% probability that his answer is going to be we were just testing it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to lose it if that's his answer. I don't
If
think
that's
we're
his
going to have the
answer,
interview
just-
this year.
if you will have the interview and he will say something along these lines, just regularly ask him straight away and to tell him exact reason and not just these excuses. Like, of course, it won't be something that maybe he will be happy about it, but like if you are gonna get only these excuses or answers,
Mhm.
then it's gonna just look stupid.
You know, for the next one, invite me. I'll probably be the guy that'll take the bullets for you.
Well, he
I'll
didn't
ask all the hard questions.
he didn't I think
Because-
last year he didn't want multiple people in it just cuz he didn't want us to kind of like gang up on him. And now
Mhm.
the thing is, like, if we do an interview this year, I want to get a little bit more critical for my questions, like if he ends up doing it. But the problem is I don't think he wants the interview to be critical like that. And
But then how are you going to improve the game if you're not critical of the game to begin with? Like if you keep like, giving
Yeah.
if you continue like glazing him in a sense, he
Yeah.
won't do anything good for the game. You have to be strict when it comes to changes that
Yeah,
will
if you are-
benefit the game. Like those benefits are actually gonna those benefits are basically gonna give him more money. So why
Yeah,
would he
like
not,
at the
not
end of the
take it?
day, if you are a leader, you need to take criticism. Like you need to take the bad side as well, and not just be happy about some happy words from some random people, or just be delusional.
well,
I'm not sure if I agree.
Hey, detective. Well, the thing is, in these interviews, I'm trying to draw a fine line between being respectful to where he doesn't just leave the call and also trying to ask him the hard-hitting questions in a way that doesn't make it seem like I'm coming off as aggressive. Because I'll be honest, Hazel's a very intimidating guy, especially in call. He's very, very serious. Like, it feels like
Yeah.
if I say one thing wrong, he's going to get mad at me or something. That's how it felt in the last interview, at least. And it's like I'm trying to draw this fine line. We're trying to be respectful enough to where he doesn't get mad and leaves the call, but also trying to ask him these hard-hitting questions to where we get answers that we actually want. That's kind of how it feels,
I think
but
OPEC sees it Hazel sees it in a different way. He sees it as a way to clear up misconceptions about the community and pass on information.
mhm.
And like that pass on information that he wants to pass on, and not so much like telling us about the future
I
or like
mean,
answering
yeah, I
questions.
get
That's
your
not the
point, but
for him.
like, I get your point, but yeah, in the end of the day, he have the power, so you can just watch.
I mean,
Oh.
Hazel knows what he would be getting if he did an interview again. So it's up to him if he wants to do an interview where I'm going to ask some hard hitting questions. It'd be nice if I had like hockey in there, just because I know hockey is well versed and he definitely knows how to take a hit more than I would. But I don't know.
I'm your punching bag, basically.
If we did an interview again, at this point Hazel knows the interview is going to be a little bit more critical compared to the last interviews, and it's like I just am not. Again, like I said, he's kind of intimidating in call just because he's so freaking serious. But I don't know if I'd be able to do that in a one-on-one, just because, again, I'm the type of guy where I tried to avoid conflict, so I wouldn't want to get in the position where I ask a question that's critical to the point where he gets a little bit offended by the question. And it's like, oh, shoot, I just put myself in this hole. Now he's going to finish that. He's probably going to answer this question, then he's probably going to try to wrap it up. And it's like, again, I still want to get all the questions answered that we have. But
I think being respectful should be more than enough for him not to leave. Because if you're if you're just being a weird person in general, he's gonna leave. But if you ask the right questions with the right tone, I think he might be. I think Hazel genuinely is a good person, but I don't know. Either he's being pressured by other people into making changes that he doesn't want to do for the game, or maybe he's being two-faced with us, where he acts a certain way in front of us and is the other way behind us. That is also a possibility, but genuinely, I think this person is a really, like, he's just a good guy in general.
Yeah. I mean, every interview, it sounds like he's so freaking interested in the game, like he actually has passion. And then the interview ends, and then months pass, nothing's coming. Months pass, still nothing, and it's like, okay, hey, it sounded like Hazel had passion, but then we get nothing. So it's like, okay, all this promised stuff, what's going on? You sounded like you had a bunch of passion, but your actions kind of are contrary to that. That's how it feels.
One thing I'll say that has been good over the past years, you know how before you used to complain about not getting gold box skins?
Yeah.
If you look at the most recent ones, they've been pumping out quite a lot of gold box skins, which is something I appreciate from them.
I didn't really think we needed it. I mean, the only new thing we got for this entire Halloween event is a new pumpkin grenade. But I wouldn't really call it new, because at the end of the day, we already have a pumpkin grenade. So getting a new pumpkin grenade, and again, the pumpkin, or not grenade, pumpkin gold. But the pumpkin gold isn't even gold. It's just a normal pumpkin. Like the old pumpkin gold used to be a golden pumpkin worth 1,000 crystals. I think that was more interesting than just a pumpkin dropping. Like if they made it gold, I think that'd be a lot more cool.
Yeah, back in the day when you saw the gold pumpkin, you were just like stoked.
Dude, back in the day, it used to be like 3,000 crystals.
Yes.
Yeah, but now it's like just a pumpkin falling from the sky.
Like I feel like Tanki were at his high point, like in 2014, 13, these days. Then they went down, and now they are trying to get back at the point, but they are trying to bring back the stuff that they removed in the past. So it's basically nothing new, but it is new. So it's really hard to see.
I mean, I don't deem it as new content, because how hard can it really be to make a pumpkin skin?
Yes, that's the thing.
And I'm also curious if their design, because Hazel said how it works when they design new turrets is like they do half of it and then they outsource half of it. Do you guys know how that works? I'm confused. I'm confused how that works.
I'm not into coding, so I don't know.
Because it sounds like they commission people to make the skins for them. When it's like, okay, then what are you guys doing on that art department team?
I mean,
what is the design team doing?
Yes, I mean, some of the companies are just like getting new people, like for just some funny money, like maybe some students or stuff like this. and then maybe they will use them to get some of the new stuff. But yeah, as you said, what's the design team for? Like, and also, like, how many people are there? Like, if there are like full team of like, I don't know, even 5 people, that's still a lot of people just for the design.
Aren't they just saving the content?
Dude, Revised has this crazy theory that they're saving up.
Yeah, I know. And
They're just
I
saving
said
content.
this to so many times, and he's just, I know, maybe they are doing that and that and that, or maybe that. And I was like,
I need
bro, you are really good at this.
Yeah, Revised guys, he has this theory that Tanky is just hoarding content. Like, they'll make new content and they'll put it in a vault and save it for a rainy day. It's like, you do
Yeah.
realize we've been in a storm for a year now. The rainy day is past. We're now in a freaking tornado. We need some of this content, man. And he's like, oh no, I believe they're just saving it. It's like, all right, we can only say this for so long, because
Or-
this is my thought on the Tanky team. I think there's a solid like 10 employees that are full time. And then they probably have like maybe 5 employees that are part time, maybe like 15 hours, 10 hours a week. And then they probably have like 5 more people that are interns or something. They obviously, I imagine they have to be making, or they have to be profiting from interns, because unpaid internships are OP, especially around the world. But I imagine they have a few interns who are probably, I don't even know what they're doing. To be honest, it's like, with the amount of content we're getting, it feels like they have 2 people on staff. That's how it feels, because we're getting like content from that 2 people could make. That's how it feels. I mean, no new grenades, the new skins. At the end of the day, I feel like one person in Unity can make these new skins, like once a week probably. Also, 125 people watching. That's pretty insane for a community live stream.
Didn't we make a joke on Livestream where
Yeah.
if Tanky devs gave us the power to make skins, we'd be pumping out skins?
I know. It's like, Tanky, literally just give us the tools. Give us the
yeah, for real.
the tools, and we can make one skin a day. Well,
I mean, yeah.
I don't. What do you guys think?
Now, the thing is, there are so many other games that are using the fandom to create the new games and stuff like this, and that's how they are making money out of it. Like, even they will pay out the creators to get, like, for the passion and everything. And that's how other games work, and like on these type of games. But I'm saying, if we had the tool to create this, I'm telling you, all of the old Tanky fans, or the people that really knows how to do textures and everything around that, how to do programming, I'm telling you, it would be so much faster than just doing that. Or if they really are, if they don't have time to do this, just hire them for some little bit amount of time, do make a contract with them, where sign up NDA and just do the job. It's not that hard.
Yeah. Oh, also, Spy's in here. Spy's like a head admin. He would be a head admin, right?
Oh yeah, Spy.
He's asking who's in call. We have Babby here, Baldy, Hockey, Agor, Revised, Gold Hunter. He's insane. He's an OG. Detective is in here, and then I forget who Vienna's channel is. But
I think Province. It's Province.
Oh, Province. Okay.
Yeah.
That's who's in call. We're just
Talking
kind of
about-
discussing the game. Let's go to some of the
Are we talking
questions,
about the
because
skins.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we should start questions.
we were
now.
talking about the skins. So what are you guys' thoughts on Tanky Classic? We kind of
just
addressed
wanted to
this a little
say-
bit, but what?
Yeah.
What, Agor?
Yeah.
Say what, Agor?
You mean about the in classic, like, overall, or just what I think about it?
Yeah, let's do like simple answers so we don't get this. There's a lot of people in call, and whoever wants to answer, just give us your quick gist on your thoughts on Tanky Classic and what we know so far.
Okay, a really good idea. About the augments, I'm not really like happy about that, because like I would understand the old augments, if you remember when they announced firstly the old ones, but making the overdrive on the halls, that's not really a thing that we need to. I know they said they will be able to turn it off, but still, at the end of the day, we don't need to. Maybe the dictator one is the most like dictator, the the supply, which is now on the Dictator overdrive, is the most like normal one, and I would accept that. But other than that, it's not really a thing that I need to like see. And then other stuff about that, well, we will see how it's gonna go along the way. But I like the fact that they are doing the voting system that they said they will do. So that's really interesting about that.
I think Spy wants to join the server. Are we able to do like a guest
Yeah,
invite?
I saw that.
We could invite.
Hey, Alfie. Good to see you.
Hello.
I the thing is, we're pretty candid in the server, Spy.
So many people here.
I wonder how you can do a guest invite. It is Spy.
Jeez. Okay,
Here's
now it's
Spy.
gonna be
Spy's in
almost
here.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
Spy's in here. Just hey, Spy, welcome. Yeah, we can hear you. What are your thoughts on current Tanki? Spy being a head admin and everything, and being a former or still a YouTuber, but being a pretty OG YouTuber. What are your thoughts on the game?
I guess, I mean, it's a bit hard to answer because like I feel like Tanki is a game where it has like multiple sections. Like some people just enjoy playing casually, some people enjoy esport, some
Mhm.
people enjoy parkour. You know, it's like, I mean, all of them are not in a great situation, if I'm being honest. I mean, I was more of an esport guy more than anything, and
Yeah,
esport is quite, I mean, going downhill
yeah,
and quite fast. I feel like the game can be saved, you know. I mean, you know, I'm a head admin.
Yeah, I
I've been
agree.
playing the game for like years, and I can't deny that the game is going downhill. And it mainly comes down to the content we are getting or like not getting, to be more exact.
Exactly. It's like we're just waiting for
And
new
like,
content, waiting and waiting and waiting, and then we're getting these little crumbs, and it's like I'm like sucking at the teat of Tanki, like please just give me a little bit,
yeah.
and it's like we're not getting
Okay.
anything.
Like last
All right.
Halloween, I feel like was kind of much better than this one we got because
Mhm.
like the minigame was much better for players.
Yeah,
I don't remember the mods exactly, but I just remember
It's
playing.
exactly the same.
I mean, I like this DM mode. I can't
It was the
lie.
same mods.
I mean, I
Yeah,
like
like
DMs
if
in
you
general. So go on.
yeah, the thing, if you saw Babby's video, he's like compared the last
I
Halloween to
compared.
this one,
Yeah.
and it's exactly the same, just a little bit
yeah.
less.
It's a
maybe.
copy
The
and
event modes
paste.
are just the same, basically.
Just the parameters are big difference.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
Do we want to
Well,
move on to
they're
the
the
next
same game
questions,
modes.
or
Yeah. Let me go to the questions. For me personally, it's like, is it really that hard to go into the event and change something? It like I don't know. Is Tanki not getting paid hourly? Are their employees not getting paid hourly? They have people who are designated to events. It's like this year, I don't know if they're firing people and they don't have enough people on staff, and so the people who usually are in charge of changing up the events got fired, and now they, like, in an effort to keep the game going, now just copy and paste the events because they don't have people who organize the events. Because the event organizers who get paid by Tanki, they did nothing this event. Nothing. Not a single thing. And it's like either they don't have people who are now paid to organize the events, or the people who did organize the events are working on something else. And it's like, I just wish Tanki was open with us and told us what the heck is going on over there, because it just seems like they're doing nothing from like an outside perspective. That's just how it feels.
Actually, can I just like share my opinion?
Yeah, Gold Hunter, go ahead.
So, actually, like if you paid attention last few years,
Hmm.
they were creating new events and like
Yeah.
sometimes
Like Battleship
recycling them,
and
sometimes adding new stuff.
Mhm.
Wait, you mean like the in-game events this time, or like War and Battleship and these types
I'd say for
events?
both, especially in the last year, because now they've just recycled
Yeah.
all the events they've made.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I kind of expected that.
Mhm.
I expected it the first time they added first of these events. It's like, it's content that you can just recycle, and like it's something fresh every year, or like at least somewhat fresh. I don't actually mind it. Like I feel like it's a really good idea. And as for the in-game events, like for example this Halloween, I think that whatever event you do and whatever settings you use, people will always complain, and we saw it like 3-4 years. Like if you put overdrives in, then Taspens will complain. Let's just say that.
Mm-hmm.
I will complain too.
Well, I think it
Please,
comes
you
down
put
to more
overdrive.
of what we get in the events and less of what the events
Yeah.
are about.
Yeah.
Like,
Should
I
be
think
like
the whole reason I hate Halloween is because, sure, we have these event modes and everything, but there's just nothing new. There's no new skins, no new paints, apart from the singular new paint you get in the minigame.
I
It's
really
just...
don't care too much about it. Like, it feels, I don't know, like, do you need so much new stuff in the game? Like,
in
I
the
just
current
like
state where I don't enjoy the gameplay as much, yeah. Like in old Tanky, I didn't need new stuff because I enjoyed playing the game, and obviously I've been playing the
Yeah,
game for this
that's
long, so
fair.
a lot of people don't enjoy it. But I mean, you just look at the player numbers. Clearly, there's a disconnect between the player's enjoyment and the game right now. There's clearly a
Yeah, that's
disconnect
fair.
with the fun that people have.
I
And
guess
so,
it depends, like, what people want. Like, if they already played through all the content and they want new stuff, or if they are willing to just return and play, like, play the same battle every day or every
yeah.
week or like every month. And yeah, for example, like the events. Like, I'm fine if each Halloween was 100% copy pasted exactly the same thing, and I had like one of the events which I liked. I would be fine with it. Like, for example, this time I'm not happy, but I'm sure other people are happy because they don't like, for example, augments. They don't like overdrives.
Mhm.
What else? Something is missing, right?
Well, I'd wish they would add like a CTF on the Halloween mode. Remember 2016? I think that
Yeah,
was one of my
exactly.
favorite
Look,
ones.
yeah,
Like, is it really that
exactly.
hard
Look,
to bring that back?
yes, that's something else. Like, you and maybe many other people also want the CTF or like control points, or maybe some people like the wasp fire. It's just like people are always gonna complain because certain group likes certain ones, and the other group and other group and other group, and you just you can't agree on like
To be fair, we're at the
the
point where
specifics.
most people are complaining now, where it used to be like a small amount of people, or like 20, or it was a smaller group of people that would complain. Now it's like, I think 90% of the player base is complaining about this event.
There's one thing I've also noticed with this player base is sometimes they complain just because they want to complain. Like if you look at some of their arguments for why they're complaining about the game, it's like, oh well, the Tanki Online developers don't give us enough containers. Well, I mean, sure they don't give containers, but is that something really to complain about?
Well, when they make the game augment oriented, where you can only get
Yeah,
augments from
that's
containers,
also.
yeah, I think it is something to complain about, because we're at the point now where containers give you everything you need in the game to do well. So giving you less containers directly correlates to you getting something good from
I
the
mean,
containers.
If you saw one time, I think I think it was Shy. He made a picture where he said that like he opened like I think like thousands of ultra containers, epic keys,
Okay.
and he didn't got everything at all. He spent like I don't remember how much it was on press account, but it was a lot of rubies, and he still didn't get everything.
Yeah, it makes
you remember.
sense. Yeah. All right, let's go to some of the questions, and then we'll just ask, or you guys can answer however you feel. Okay, actually, I'm not going to ask that question. That's a bit forward. What do you dislike about current tanking? What would you change? We can start with
I wanted to more experiment the modes. This is special modes.
Yeah.
I like the new
Yeah.
sumo mode, for example. That was a good
Yeah, that's
addition
good.
to the game.
That's good.
That was really good, by my opinion.
I personally didn't like it, but I at least gave them props for making a new mode.
The thing is, we liked it because we played with people and with friends, and once you play with more people, the mode is fun. But if you play alone, it's not really that much enjoyable. So I get your point.
Yep. Playing with people just makes the whole experience a lot more fun. And of course, it's different from playing alone.
Yeah, I played with my brother yesterday for like 3 hours. That was kind of fun. That's kind of like when I enjoyed the game the most, was when I had my groups in Tanky. I've gone through like 3 or 4 Tanky groups in my lifetime. Yeah. But that was the most fun I had playing Tanky. Personally, for me, what I would add is a new turret or something, new hull. I mean, just something new, you
Yeah.
know? Or yeah, that
I
honestly,
think
Jonah.
it might be time for a new turret.
Yeah, my brother Jonah was
It's
saying,
been like
why don't
3
they add
years.
something new, like a new turret or hole? Like there aren't that many holes in the game. It's like, oh yeah, Jonah, that'd be kind of cool. But I don't know. To be honest, I'd have to brainstorm ideas for new turrets just because I don't really know what they could do unless they took the game in a different direction. But they kind of did that with hovering holes. They tried to do that for the mobile version of the game, and that's why they added hovering holes. Or at least that's what Hazel said. But I don't know. What would you guys change?
If I had to choose something to change, definitely the augment spam of it. Like, if you're gonna release an augment, at least make it balanced. Like, I mean, it's understandable for Tanky to make money off augments, but sometimes I feel like they nuke the augments so much where if you don't have that augment, you're not gonna do well. And that's what sucks the most.
They don't have
Like,
to.
if you
They don't have to make an
yeah, go
augment
ahead.
super overpowered. They can just make an augment that changes the turret's mechanisms completely, like a railgun
Yeah,
augment. Doesn't have to be OP.
like how alterations used to be before. Like, you know, hammer, for example, it's the most used turret that I use. But like, you know how it shoots 3 shots and Duplay made it shoot 2, for example. That's a good augment, and it doesn't break the game compared to like Camper, Excelsior, or any other stupid augment that has damage multipliers of like 150%.
Mm-hmm. Like they could just make creative augments. They don't have to make them OP. If they're creative enough, people are going to want to use them because they're interesting. Like say they made a Vulcan augment where you're now shooting a big shell out or something. Like you're shooting an anti-aircraft gun on a. I don't even know
If you take Vulcan's augment explosive band, that was a good idea. Like the ability, if there are multiple people grouped up together, you do half of the damage to the other person. That's a good idea. That's something that's not broken and also broken at the same time. Like it's balanced in a sense.
I mean, every augment is gonna be almost broken at some point, like in some scenarios, but sometimes it's just well balanced. Like if you will, like you said, the augment about being like more people together, which will make it more OP, that would be cool.
I think they've probably just dug themselves in a hole to where it's so hard to get out of now with the whole augment meta that I don't think they're going to be able to get out of it, at least for the main game, which is why I'm scared of them bringing back augments for Tanky Classic, because they see the hole they've made that they can't get themselves out of with the main game in augments and how they're connected now. And they're trying to do it for a little bit for Classic. I can understand wanting to make Classic a little bit different, a little bit more complex to the point where they don't have to change it that much because now it's complex enough to where you not only have the fun aspects of Old Tanky, but you also get an interesting dynamic at Legend ranks. But my problem is, can they not see the error of their ways with augments? And the fact that they're bringing them back makes me a little bit hesitant on their thought process for creating Tanky Classic.
I mean,
worst case scenario. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
The thing is, if you in the past, like in 2012, 13, they didn't really had that many big updates. They had new maps, which is one of the things they can do. They said that they are in work in progress about when it comes to the new maps, and they even showed us some of the even legacy version of the maps, which I'm happy about. But like in the past, the only thing that was new was either the balance updates, the event modes, which were kinda a little bit changed every year. For example, woman celebration event, which was Women's Day, was really good because they changed some stuff about it. April Fools, if you remember, the gold box with the question mark where you didn't know how much crystals you got. That was also interesting. Why is not this gold box in any type of event and now? Like that was really cool gold box. Just change the amount because 5,000 is right now nothing. But you can keep, for example, the funny joke about like I think it was like minimum 500 crystals. Like this type of new things that makes it fun. Like do stuff like this, or I don't remember what else was there. Just in the old times there weren't augments, there weren't stuff like this change. It was only events, maps, and maybe adding new turret hall.
Well, you had more unique stuff like, again, for Women's Day or something, they would have like a developer battle between a woman developer and a guy developer. And in the shop for like a
Yeah.
week, you could buy a paint for who you thought was going to win.
Yeah, there was
And
a
then
paint.
they would live stream this event, and then the winning team would get rewards. Why can't we have stuff like this?
Why don't we
Yeah.
start it?
Because it's just
Instead
not
of
the
waiting for
same.
the
It's just not the same.
It
Yeah,
was
that
like
is
the
true, but
Ian
I mean,
team like
we
against the
could do
Russian
something
team,
that.
no?
What, Spy?
It was the Ian team against the Russian team, no? Is this the event you're talking about? With the Team International and Team Russia paints? Or
Yeah,
am I
that was
mistaken
one of
for
them.
something
But there
else?
was also one
That
where
was yeah.
there's been multiple of them. Like my Tanki history video I made, there was this one where I forget her name, like Sasha maybe, or I forget her name, but it was her and another developer who went against each other, and there were two paints
was
for
like-
either one of them. And then
Yeah, it was like pinkish color and blue color.
Yeah.
Paint, I mean.
I think we should speed through the questions now.
but yeah, more stuff
Because-
like that. Do you guys think Tanki is salvageable?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, yeah.
Not
too.
at this current rate.
Yeah, there's a lot they have to do to make the game salvageable, but again, I wouldn't be still making videos on this game if I didn't think Tanki had a chance. Like, if I completely thought Tanki was in its last dying months, I think I would have given up by now, but I still have hope for Tanki, man. I do. Tanki Classic, I think, is going to be awesome. Even if there's some things I dislike about it, I think overall it's going to be fun. Normal Tanki Online, it's like every minigame, I'm still holding out hope that we're going to get some new skins, more than just what we're expecting. That's the problem. Tanki never over-delivers, I don't think.
Yeah, like most of us expected to have at least some
Two
maybe
demonic
two
skins,
new
I think.
skins. Yes, and we expected a lot more since it's Halloween, but at the end of the day, it's just maps, Halloween maps, which all right, I guess, but it's just recycling. The events recycling, one new skin, the minigame. Yeah, I mean, the rewards are kind of not good, even though it's more friendly for the people that have rubies, not for the people that don't have.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, at the end of the day, we expect more, but we get less.
Well, when they added those veteran skins, I was like, oh shoot, a veteran combo? That's freaking awesome. Does this mean we're getting combos back again? Because the enjoyment I had from the veteran combo compared to the last 2 years of skins we've been getting was just so much different, man. Getting a full combo to look at and just enjoy compared to just one new skin, which you automatically have to put with an old skin that you've seen for 2 years now. It's just the enjoyment I get from a new combo compared to one new skin is night and day. And I thought with the whole veteran combo, we'd be getting combos again, but no. Honestly, I feel like what happened is some random person working for Tanki, one person, had an actual like goal in mind, or they came up with an idea and had motivation to create something, and so they went out of their way to make this veteran combo, and that's why it happened. Because I don't think the full combo would have been made if someone at Tanki didn't have motivation to make it. I think it takes people having motivation over at Tanki in order for change and good stuff to come, and I don't think they're getting much motivation over there. To be fair, it's like hard.
I think
to...
an idea that hasn't really been.
What?
I think an idea that.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
Because
What, Detective? You go first.
I'm really excited for Tanki Classic because I think they're implementing a really important change, which is moving protections from being on specific turrets to being about turret
Oh
kills,
yeah,
like any turrets.
I do
And
like
also
that
they're
idea.
reducing it to be like 20%, I think, or 25% maximum.
That is pretty
And
good.
It means that I think they should implement it in main Tanki, because then they wouldn't be able to make OP augments. Like right now, their excuse with OP augments is, oh, it's okay if we make it OP, because then everyone will use a protection against it. And if you reduce the max protections, they can't do that. They have no excuse.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Babby?
Regarding the skins, I think an idea that hasn't really been talked about enough is a demonic hovering hull. I mean, that would sell a lot. Imagine like Crusader demonic, because Crusader is a very used hull, and we haven't seen that yet. And we've already gotten enough demonic turrets, so I think it wouldn't hurt that Tanki push boundaries, not with demonic just but just with skins in general. Like we've had 3 ice turrets and
No
not a
ice
single
hole.
ice hole. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
It
I
makes
think
the
they're
ice skin so boring, in my opinion.
I mean, it's a problem in
I think
general. They
Yeah.
just make skin lines and just abandon them like out of the blue. And then you might get
Yeah.
another new skin after like 2 years, and I feel like skins in general are the best way to make money, like, and keep the game working just the way it is, because you don't break the balance, but you give people new content. And like, I can speak personally and say that for myself, like most of the games I played, I was like buying skins mainly. Like for Fortnite, I collected more than 500 skins. Valorant, I spent way too much money on Valorant, but just because I really like the cosmetics. You know, it doesn't give you any advantage, and it just makes the game fun to play. I mean, skin like even in Tanki, before I was a head admin, the main thing I was going for like was skins. Like when they released Wasp Legacy, you know, like Wasp is whole I like to use a lot. I mean, I was going for it. Like I spent most of the 10 coins I had to get it, and I feel like it's the complete opposite for augments. I'm never going for augments. Obviously, they're gonna get balanced eventually, or just gonna get walls. So I feel like it's a missed opportunity not to go for skins, because they're quite easy to make. I feel like, I mean, I'm not like disrespecting the efforts they put in making skins. I don't think I can make skins on my own, but I feel like it's easier than releasing one every 6 months or so, if you don't count the GT ones that are like the exact copy of the normal HD.
All right, guys, I have to wrap it up in about
Yeah.
10 minutes, so we'll try to quick fire some questions real quick.
All right.
This is kind of a more intense question. Do you think Tanki's intentionally lying to us about new items, release dates, and Tanki Classic? Like, would you?
Ooh, this one. Yeah,
I
this
think
one's
they just don't
interesting.
have them ready. They just don't have them ready,
That's
and
tough.
I
so
think they're trying to
they-
keep hype. They're trying to keep hype without directly telling us that it's going to take a long time. So they're not lying to us, but they're intentionally just not telling us much. I think that's what they're doing.
It's actually something I have spoken to Marcus about, and I was telling, like, I know they're not doing that on purpose. They're not lying, but the thing is, they're hyping stuff way too early. Like it happened ever since like drones. I think and overdrives. I remember they were teasing them way too early, and then like the hype was lost, and then they were released. People were disappointed, because the more you wait for something, like the more you expect. And then, you know, they take like at least a year or two to release something they talk about in the vlog, and then obviously most players get disappointed.
Yeah.
So like, to answer the question, no, they don't lie. I feel like they're just making a big mistake with
How they market
the way
it.
they tease. Yeah, exactly.
It's like Highland HD. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. A year and a half later, it randomly releases. Oh, okay. Well, it's in the game now.
It's released.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
They had it done. It took them
Oh,
so long to just put it in the game.
Yeah, I saw the news and then I forgot the next day.
Next question. Do you guys
Wait,
think?
why is it not in Halloween, Max? Among the Halloween.
Do you guys think if there was a new head developer, the game would go in a different direction? Or do you think it'd just stay in the same speed it currently is?
Is it a direction or like speed of releasing stuff?
Just like, do you think if there was a new head developer, the people at Tanki would be more motivated and we'd see more changes and more new additions and more stuff? Or do you think that's just a problem with like the speed at which they create stuff? It doesn't really matter who the head developer is.
I believe maybe if someone from an outside came into Tanki and saw what they had to work with, I think they would be pretty motivated. I'd expect more newer, unique things compared to what we have right now. That's just my opinion.
I personally feel like they just need someone new that's going to give them motivation. It may not even be a new head developer, just like a new employee or new person who has some authority over at Tanki to come in and kind of just start the train again, keep the train, or just start the train again, like I said. Like if I don't know if it's like lack of motivation or if they just don't have the people to get stuff going. Because Hazel 2 years ago said they have the most people on staff they've ever had. I don't know how that's changed because they haven't talked about that at all. I know the Alternativa website hasn't been updated for like 2-3 years, so I don't know how many people they have on their payroll or how the whole thing works with how many hours they're getting. Because it feels like, based on 2 years ago when Hazel said they had the most amount of people, we should be getting stuff at a much higher rate than we are. So I don't know if it's like a motivation issue or what's going on over there and why everything is just so slow.
Yeah.
But I'll probably end it here just because I have to leave in like 2 minutes. So I'll probably edit up the thing into a shorter video, but it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it.
Yep.
Thanks for inviting me.
Over 100
Yeah, same,
viewers,
we
so
can do
that's
that
pretty
one sometime.
insane.
It was fun.
We didn't go through much questions, but you know, something better
yeah.
than nothing.
It was more of a
Yeah,
discussion kind of thing.
we can do that again later on.
Yeah, end of the year type thing,
But there's
December.
always next time.
Hmm.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in today. Sorry it was a little bit short. I didn't realize I'd have to go after an hour and a half. I was expecting to have like 2 to 3 hours, but I have to leave in like 2 minutes. So, well, you guys take care.
All right.
Thanks for joining call, everyone. Sun, Spy, thanks for joining up.
Bye,
I appreciate that.
Thank you for inviting me. That's
Yeah,
fun.
of course.
Is anyone
We can give you an
interested in
official
was fun.
invite here soon. I just might have to clear up some messages about not about you, but about the game, because it's a bit critical. But to be fair, I think you're also pretty critical of the game, and you're just more friends with a lot of them, I think. But I don't know.